Well, hello.
Well, hello, everybody. How is everyone tonight? I, as you already know, am the incomparably naughty Alexis Flame. And I'm joined by my lovely co hostess, the nice Toni Homeperm. And we're here to kick it about everything and anything that's naughty or nice.
Nice. Oh,
Oh,
hello, Vanessa. Thank you. Thank you.
oh, hello, darling. You'll have to pardon me just a second. I just said, we cocktail.
Just a wee cocktail.
Yeah,
I'm just having.
as they bring in my cocktail glass on a dolly.
Oh, here! I hear the cocktail coming. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh no, honey, that's just the chaser. Act like you know, Toni. Just got to pay attention, girl. There might be a quiz later. Oh, by the way, from our last episode, where we were joined by the fabulous and
naughty, very
Madison
naughty,
Mansfield.
almost as naughty as you.
Almost.
Almost.
Well, I've decided, should anything happen to me, like dying again?
Again? Not again.
Oh, honey, coming back is easy, but dying is such a bitch. Should anything happen to me, I shall bequeath the entirety of my naughty powers to Madison, thus making her the naughtiest creature in the universe, which I believe she's already up for anyway.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but look who she's competing against.
Yeah, she's got some pretty high stilettos to fill.
Pretty much, but at least she, like us, can walk in stilettos.
Yes.
I'm tired of seeing gals in these cripple nun shoes, these Minnie Mouse shoes. So, based on that, Toni and I would like to announce the kickoff of the new Naughty or Nice complaint department, which I shall be heading up. Here's an example of the service you can expect. Tough shit. Next.
May I demonstrate? Hello, I would like to make a complaint.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm listening.
Yes, I want to complain about that Alexis Flame. She's too naughty.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Anything else?
Yes, what are you going to do about it?
Have you met Alexis Flame? Not a fucking thing. I tell you what, you try to do something about it. Tough shit. Next.
Oh, thank you, Gaylord. Thank you.
But you know, that Alexis Flame, she really is naughty. Somebody should speak to her.
Really?
Maybe someday.
I've yet to find anyone willing to do it. Or that foolhardy.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone brave enough to wander into the dragon's cave. As you see everybody in town lined up, everybody takes a step back and the village idiot standing there.
Yeah, so I love people saying to me, Toni, how can you let Alexis say those things? I'm like, have you met Alexis Flame?
Would you like to be the one to try to stop her? Let me know how that works out for you.
They think I could stop you from saying something.
How could you? You're too busy being
I'm too nice. I'm too
yeah.
nice.
You're too
Hi,
busy.
Sky. Hello.
Yeah, hello, darling. You're too busy being the good sister.
That's me.
I give the baby Jane Hudson eye roll. Speaking of which, I had a friend over the other night who didn't know anything about baby Jane, but he is a Naughty or Nice fan.
Uh-huh.
So I made him sit through Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Uh-huh.
And mind you, this is a straight person. And he totally agrees that you and I should do a remake of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Although, of course, the Jane Hudson character would be a little bit more streamlined and glamorous and probably a bit more psychotic.
Just a titch.
I mean, we just have to, fadoodle the script a little. But I could just see it now. Alexis, if anything bad ever happened to me, I mean, something really bad, I wouldn't be here to sign the checks. You wouldn't even have pocket money. Have you thought about that? Yeah, I thought about it. Oh, and by the way, Toni, we have rats in the cellar. Eat your dinner, it'll get cold.
Well, hello, Miss Ashley Jade. Yes, I'm in outer space tonight. I'm floating.
Look at that pretty little skinny bitch.
I know. She had a very successful tour at DragCon in LA.
I'm very happy for her. And for anyone who's wondering how my eyeliner is so rich, giving you the color of midnight, it's Chaotic Cosmetics.
Chaotic Cosmetics. We love Chaotic Cosmetics.
We certainly do, and we love its CEO and founder, Ashley Jade, even more.
We do, and I can't wait.
Even though she's young and skinny.
I know. We really shouldn't like her at all.
No, actually, we shouldn't, but she's your daughter and my niece. What are we going to do?
No, she's my drag sister. The only drag daughter I have is Tom.
Oh.
After I had Tom, that was it. I had my tubes tied.
Honey, that doesn't work. Have them vaporized. Trust me. I mean, yes. Granted, even though all of my sons look like gods, they're still pains in the ass.
Speaking of a son.
Oh, look who it is.
Izzy. Hi, Izzy.
Now, see, perfect example. Izzy's handsome. He's ripped to fuck. But he needs to come visit mother more often so I can fatten him up.
Mm-hmm.
Never you mind, Toni. He's my son. That doesn't apply.
I'm sure if you make your pernil for him, he will. If you make pernil, they will come.
The last time I made pernil for him, I was afraid to sit next to him. I like the little things in life, like having both arms. And let me tell you, for a skinny kid, he can put it away.
Isn't that usually the way? The skinny ones, they can eat like a horse.
Well, you know what it was, because I was skinny like Izzy was for the better part of my adult life. I didn't get heavy until I moved to Queens. But regardless, my mother always told me, enjoy it while you can. It won't last forever. I didn't believe her. Well, wherever she is, I'm sure she's amused. Even one of my younger sisters calls me Dee for my dress size. DD stands for double digits.
Ooh.
To her. No, anyway.
Oh, Vanessa, I feel your pain. Yeah, I know. You eat a grain of rice, and it's like
that's just it. No rice. The way I started losing the weight, I'm Italian and Puerto Rican. Rice, bread, pasta, potatoes. We're all staples in my diet. Way too much starch and carbs that don't go anywhere. Now those mentioned things are not staples. They are treats. And my sister got me a bicycle so I can get back into shape. Mm-hmm. Where do you think I ride the bicycle? To the liquor store. But at least you know I'm riding regularly. No, because I would say, well, do you want a stationary bike? No, I'm going to sit there. I'll pedal watching TV for all of 5 minutes, and then it'll become a catch-all for crap. No, thank you. If I'm going to bother pedaling, I want to get somewhere.
Yeah. No, I just got a stationary bike. I like it. I put my iPad on, and I have like a video of somebody actually riding their bicycle, like on a trail. So I ride the stationary bike while I watch that.
For how long?
Half hour.
How often?
Like 3-4 times a week.
I'm impressed. No, see me, I'm Well, see, there's different levels of vampirism. I also believe in the psychic vampire because you feed off a friend's energy. Because I'd say going to the gym. I used to go to the gym, but then I get bored and I leave. But if you go with somebody and you inspire each other, you egg each other on, it just makes it easier and it makes it more fun. At least for me, not everybody's the same.
Mm-hmm.
But
Very true. Very true.
and if you're really lucky, then you have a friend to say, "Well, I'm getting results. What happened?"
Mm. A little competition.
I wouldn't know anything about being competitive.
Oh, not you. Not a competitive bone in your body.
Not a see, you get it, Tony. I mean, after all, I'm just so even tempered and good natured.
Please, I was drinking.
Yeah, I thought of it.
Izzy says if you invite someone to the gym, they're going to get distracted.
Well, that depends what I wear.
Oh, there's another one of your sons. Hi,
Oh
Michael.
dear, my problem child.
There's a problem, child.
Yeah. Hello, darling. How are you? Are you still in Texas?
He's still in Texas. I think he said he's told me he's in Austin.
Oh,
He came on my TikTok live today.
oh.
Michael says he's the best son.
The best at aggravating the shit out of his mother. Yeah. No, actually, they're all pretty good at that.
It's a skill, right?
Yeah.
They all share.
If you have children, man, try to make sure they don't take after you. You'd be surprised how quickly that crap backfires.
So I was telling you. I'm chipped now. I have built.
I have to adjust my camera angle. Hold on. I want to make sure you're getting all my best features. Shut up, Tony. Whoops. Too easy, I know. Well, see, it's true. I do have a heart.
Yeah, on the necklace.
Axe closest to me. You know what? We're going to address that at a later time.
Oh. So yeah, so I have built-in Bluetooth now.
Really?
Yes.
So does that mean when you drop dead, we can put on your tombstone free Wi-Fi so people actually come and visit you?
Yeah, I mean, you still need the password. But...
And see, my crypt is going to read, "Don't touch my shit, I'll be back."
Thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you, sweetie. You know, I've heard very often that you and I have great chemistry on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whoever knew they'd be like Abbott and Costello in drag?
Who would have known?
Or maybe Burns and Allen? No, not Burns and Allen. You're not a dizzy enough blonde.
True.
But, and as dopey as she acted on TV, I bet you that woman had a hell of a business sense.
Oh, probably.
Seriously.
Lucy certainly did.
Lucille Ball was a freaking shark. She really was. I mean, you hear of all these celebrities dying next to penniless. Not Lucy.
No, not her.
Oh, no. That would simply never do.
Oh, Michael, do you think she's getting too thin? Should we send cannolis over? Wait, let me. Hello. Yes, emergency cannoli delivery.
Oh, I hope it doesn't collide with the cheesecake truck heading out to Ronkonkoma. Bitch. You see, Tony, I've taught you everything that you know. I haven't taught you a fraction of what I know.
You taught me everything that I know, but you didn't teach me everything you know.
Exactly.
And I've done the same with Tom Cat. I've taught her everything I know, but everything
That's why
she
you have
knows.
so
But
little left.
I haven't taught her everything I know. Hello, Sandy. How are you?
Actually, I saw pictures of Tom Cat the other night. She was wearing beautiful jewels and a fabulous dress. And
Yeah.
the
Oh,
bitch
and there she
actually
is.
had, and the bitch actually had, yeah, and the bitch actually had the nerve to look great.
I know. She had a lot of nerve.
I know, especially for someone who doesn't call, doesn't say hey, doesn't say I
Doesn't
love you, auntie.
doesn't want to repair sequin pants. I tell you, the nerve.
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
I tell you. No, but all joking aside, I think I mentioned this the other day because there's a
Not cold. Brajol Patrol.
anyway.
Anywho.
Oh, that's why you didn't call. You were on the Brajol patrol. Well, that makes
Oh,
sense.
it's on Brajol Patrol. Okay. There you go. There you have it.
Speaking of a new adventure, Sandy, you need to come pick up your necklace because I need my dress now anyway. For those who don't know, Sandy Hammonds is a fantastic seamstress. So she did a dress for me in gold lame, and it looked amazing on me. But now that I've lost weight, it was time to redo it. So I can't wait to see how it came out.
Mhm.
And this woman did the beadwork on this dress by hand.
Oh.
Every sequin finished with a caviar bead in the center. Just looking at it, my hands lock the hell. How she does, I mean, this
Uh,
woman is, her beadwork is, because Tony, you remember I have that one black beaded suit I wore for my birthday one year. I call it my
mhm.
Helen Lawson suit.
Mhm.
Well, it snagged on something one night, and I was heartbroken because it lost like two softball sized patches of beads.
Oh no.
And I have the outfit, the identical outfit in two different sizes. So I sent her the jacket with a smaller version of the jacket for donor
Mhm.
beads. And put it this way, if I lose any more weight, I'll still be able to wear the smaller jacket because she got the donor beads in such a way you can't even notice. And
Oh.
I defy you on the jacket that I do wear, I defy you to find where the beads were ever missing in the first place. She's amazing.
Wow. Wow.
She's amazing.
Oh, hello, Crystal. Thank you.
And Sandy, honey, I'm sorry that we didn't make it. But the fact of the matter is, we left Hawaii. It took 30 minutes to travel one freaking exit. And
Oh,
plus,
jeez.
me and my arthritis out in the rain to begin with was not a good mix. But I'm like, by the time we get there, if we get there, you'll have to scrape me out of the car with a spatula and a dustpan. The hell with that. My joints will lock up. I'll be like the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. Oil can.
Okay.
Oil can what? No, no,
Uh,
seriously, it was bad. The
I thought
rain.
it'd be more like KY. KY.
Oh, you are an old lady. No, honey, Astra Block. KY.
Kentucky jelly. KY.
I'd rather have Kentucky bourbon. Yeah, the problem with Sandy, so I was feeling it too. And I'm like, oh my God. Because also, I had to do a slight change in costume, even though I didn't make it there. Because I was going to wear all red sequins with a train. I'm like, oh, hell no. A sequin train in the rain.
Oh
That
no,
ain't
not in the
happening.
rain. No,
That is
no, no,
not
no,
happening.
no, no,
Not at
no,
all.
no. I
It
don't
just
blame you.
in the meantime, I found this cool dress on Amazon for like $50. Then I found it on Alibaba for 20.
Oh.
I needed to say where I got it from.
Mhm.
But I got the fabric that matches it now. I'm going to kind of alter it. I'll mutate it, if you will.
Oh. Are you going to flame it?
It's going to get electrocuted.
Electrocuted?
Yes. Well,
Electrocution.
you remember the sequin fringe bodysuit. It was cute when it arrived, but it needed some zhuzh.
Oops.
You
You
know how
froze.
we love zhuzh.
We all froze for a second. What happened? What did you say?
Zhuzh.
Judge? Oh, okay.
And I didn't freeze on my end.
I don't know. I blanked on me for some reason. I don't know. It's stupid internet. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, oh, I feel like a country western singer in this hair. I don't know why. That would have to be the worst accident a female country western singer could endure, that her wig falls on her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we would know how they feel. Tony, I have to ask you, you've been performing long enough now, and you are,
Mhm.
I dare say, a hardcore performer, meaning you are about it. You give it your all. You look fabulous. Girl, after a gig, have you ever been so tired that you could feel the weight of your false eyelashes?
Oh, yeah.
It's not cute.
It is not. It is not. Oh, hello, Celine. Our good Judy, Celine Dijon. We love
Oh,
her.
yeah. Huh. Hey, girl. I don't know. I'm just channeling my inner
uh,
Betty Davis for some reason.
uh,
But then again, I've channeled Betty Davis for years.
mm,
I didn't forget your breakfast. I didn't bring you breakfast. I didn't eat your dinner. Honey, if
Celine,
we're talking shit.
you're talking shit.
Where have you been? Arriving late to the party again, dear? That's my job.
Uh, oh, thank you, Susie. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I believe not too long ago, somebody referred to me as a geriatric something or other.
Yeah, I
But
think it
I
was a
look like,
C word.
but I look like this, and that individual looks like, well, you know what they look like.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, I searched high and low. I searched for days,
Hmm.
and I couldn't find a reason to feel bothered.
Oh, wow.
Hmm. Well,
Kitty.
because Tony, you have to take criticism from where it comes. And like I said, lions do not consider the opinions of sheep. Why would divas consider the opinions of dumpster divers?
No idea.
I wonder if the butthurt brigade's going to roll in again.
Who knows? Um,
No, because what really gets to me. Like lately, I'll say there's a couple of people that I would say have made me feel like a disposable friend. But you know what?
mhm.
I'm a big girl. That I can handle. The part that I cannot handle is that if you treated those people the way they've treated you or others, oh my God. Talk about titty attack and butt hurt. Forget about it.
I know, I know.
So what
Yeah.
boggles my mind is what is in these people's heads that make it think it's all right for them to pull that crap on other people, but then they have the right to be perturbed when it's pulled on them when they get a taste of their own medicine. I find that highly confusing. I really do. I mean, it's like, oh, so you can be a piece of shit, but other people can't. Somebody has to come and explain that to me.
I know.
I mean, and not for nothing, I pride myself on the fact that I do have a high IQ, but I still can't wrap my head around that.
I
I
know.
bet whoever figures that out will win the Nobel Peace Prize.
I hope so. I mean, I would love to, like, wish I had the time to, like, ponder it, but I'm just too busy with shows and performing and getting over 10,000 followers on TikTok and things like that.
Yeah. Well, what do we know? We're not relevant. I've only withstood the test of time. And I've seemed to do it without aging too much. I mean, but you know what, though? That one individual has something I am envious of. I mean, if it rains, you can always hide under her eyebrow for shelter.
Oh,
Lord knows
really?
it's an overhang.
Oh my. Oh, Sandy, my new baby, my boo boo. Yes, yes. Well, between oh, thank you, Michael. After the last
No,
show,
Michael, you got it wrong. They don't love her on TikTok. They worship and adore the bitch on TikTok.
why I don't
I'm
know,
tired
but
of hearing about her on TikTok. I'm kidding.
but unfortunately, my little Cosmo, he we had to put him to sleep because he had lymphoma, and it was he just was got so bad, and I don't believe in letting animals suffer.
No, that's a horrible
I
thing to do.
yeah,
Just because
it's
you don't want to be without the animal should suffer. Speaking of
yeah.
such things, let us all please take a naughty or nice moment of silence for the legendary Tina Turner.
Oh
Rest
my
in
gosh, yes.
Time's up. Oh, you never saw my medical alert face, and in case the lockjaw rushed to hospital. I can't go 5 minutes without running my yap. Come on now. No, but
Yes, but what a shock. What a
I was
shock.
I was devastated. No, because Tina Turner was one of those people that always had such energy. You figure if
Mhm.
anyone could possibly be immortal besides me, it would be Tina Turner.
Yeah.
I mean, the woman was a dynamo. And that's only scratching the surface. I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm.
she was so multi-talented. She could
Yeah.
compose. She even did all the choreography for her dances and everything when she was still
Hmm.
young. I mean, the woman was nothing short of amazing.
She really was. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank
Although
you.
the sad thing is, the queen
Oh,
of
and
rock and roll died before Tina Turner did.
yeah.
Little Richard. Well,
Um,
define queen. Come on.
no, I can't argue with you.
Okay, then rock and roll had two queens. No,
Oh
but
yes,
she
Michael brought up Vinny Vega. Did you know him? I didn't know. I didn't know
was
Vinny
Vinny
Vega.
Vega.
He was a I believe he was a dancer in the city. A lot of people
Oh,
knew
I,
him.
I know who he was. He passed away.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh, I remember who he was. He was gorgeous too.
Yeah,
How did
yeah,
this
really
happen?
handsome. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know the details, but
No,
I
now I
think it
remember
was sudden.
exactly who he is. And he wasn't
Yeah.
very old at all.
No,
In fact, he
no.
was young.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Celine.
Bye, sweetie.
Yes, Crystal. Tina Turner, legs for days. Oh, Michael said he died in his sleep. Oh, well. Well,
Well, at least, well, you know what? My brother passed that way. I really do believe that only the best people pass in their sleep.
hmm, very true. Oh, Michael said he had an enlarged heart. Oh my.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor dear.
Yeah. Well, actually, because of my heart issues, my heart is slightly enlarged now. But now I have the chip in me, so it's like continuously monitored. So if they see any
Well,
little thing,
that means if you ever wander away, we can find you.
yes, I'm chipped.
Way too easy.
Uh,
Way too easy. One day we're gonna
Oh.
one night we're gonna log in to do this show. You're gonna be wearing a sequin cow print dress, and you'll be doing the show alone that night. I'll be too busy laughing. That's all I'm gonna do for the whole hour is laugh. I would, but you know what? But I'm a shit stirrer myself because this bitch was in the hospital. As you know, she said it many times. And as opposed to porcine, she got a bovine valve in her heart. I said, "Well, Toni, you should go on Amazon and get a cow print dress for when we start broadcasting again." We didn't even get off the phone. The bitch ordered the dress while we were talking.
Right, ordered right off Amazon.
I'm
Haven't worn it
surprised.
yet.
I'm surprised she didn't get the shoes to go with it yet. Toni,
I didn't.
yeah,
didn't.
yet.
Uh,
I mean, seriously. Oh,
and
you know what?
Susie
No,
likes the necklaces.
oh, thank you. I make them. But you know what? That's messed up though, because now that I think of it, I get shit for wearing my furs in the cold weather. But you have a bovine valve. Where's PETA on that?
I don't know.
I mean, but also you go back. What were the very first garments made out of? Think about
skins.
it.
Skins.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody's always got to be somewhere. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Somebody somewhere always has to get butthurt over something that in reality they just can't control.
Very
Seriously.
true.
I mean, granted, you know, some. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. I love animals, especially the way they look on me. No, but since the beginning of time, since man walked upright, I mean, it's a luxury ticket now, but fur has always been used for garments. And hell, I didn't kill it. It died and left me everything. But no, I mean, but that's just it. People are getting butthurt over bullshit. Okay,
that's for sure.
So we've read a couple of people on the show. Like they haven't read us. The only difference is we have a platform. Okay, that's number one. Number two, what does one drag queen give a frog's fat ass when another drag queen thinks anyway? Since when? I've been doing drag for decades. Still haven't started caring. Bitches will always. Bitches
how many? Alexis, how many hundreds of drag queens have hated you?
Still do.
I'm saying, how many? Any idea?
I don't know.
Too many to count, right?
Way too many to count.
And you're still doing what you do.
And I'm sure I loathe them just as cordially as they loathe me. But they don't stop my day from going on, and I'm certain I don't stop theirs either. Okay, if anyone out there,
that's what I thought, Michael. I think it's probably in that number range.
I'm sorry, son. Was someone talking to you? No, but seriously, anyone out there, if you're even, whether it be for a career or just for a Halloween costume one year, if you're thinking about doing drag, you do it for you. And if anyone has anything to say, let them say it. It's not going to stop your day from going on. Seriously.
True.
People, I mean, we're not truly out of this pandemic. It's just under control at the moment. Then there's food shortages, monkeypox. Next week, what will the disease be next month? Gorilla Skittles? Who knows? But I mean, it's just way too much going on to care what some other bitch has to say.
Mm-hmm.
If I was the type who cared of what other bitch had to say, forget about it. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care if your drag is fucked up or fabulous. You do it for you, no one else. And if somebody else doesn't like it, hey, they can keep scrolling. That's just like also, I get bent out of shape, like on social media. I don't leave shitty comments on other people's pages. So I won't tolerate those shitty comments being made on mine.
Right.
When I'm on social media, if I see something I don't like, you know what I do? I keep scrolling.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Rick, you need help.
Mhm.
Rick, you need psychiatric evaluation. You've got gorilla skittles. I bet you do, and I bet you share too. So,
Michael, I do drag for fun. If I stopped, if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't keep doing it.
oh, just really, Tony? Keep telling
Yeah,
yourself that, dear.
yeah,
Keep telling
no,
yourself that. See, a
no.
lot of people don't know drag is an addiction. It's
Oh well,
worse.
yeah,
It's worse than any drug. And
that
let me
is
tell
true.
you, it
Lot,
costs. It
and it
costs.
costs a lot more.
Dolly Parton said it best. It takes a lot of. It takes a lot of money
Takes a
to look
lot of
this
money to
cheap.
look this cheap.
She
Yes,
never lied.
never lied. No.
But you know what? We could all be elegant harlots. We could be fabulous floozies. What we can't be is Betty Butthurt. Because you know what? It's not going to change anything. If you do drag, no matter how well or how poorly, bitches are going to talk about you either because you're a mess or because they're jealous.
Yeah,
But
one of the
they're
two.
going to talk regardless. And if you're going to let your day slow down just for talk, then you're an idiot. My day never slows down unless I
Mm,
happen to get tired and want
yeah,
it to. Because
yeah.
there's not another walking ass on earth who has the power to slow my day.
Very true.
And those who think they do, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, you like that, Betty Butt?
Betty Butthurt.
Exactly. So,
Oh,
and like,
thank you, Claire.
and like I said, the people who raise the bullshit for anyone else to comment on are always the bitter, butthurt, talentless hacks. Okay? And there, I said it. And I'll keep saying it. Okay? You don't like it? Track me down, ring my doorbell. I'll put on a pot of coffee. Not that you'll need any of it, but I'll put it on all the same. It's what Italians do when they have company. But, and you know what? And like I said, I have the courage of my convictions. See, I don't start shit and run for cover. I'll start shit and observe the destruction it causes. There's many things I am. Frightened isn't among them. Oh, I can be frightening. After all, I am the horror diva. But if I say something, I stand by it.
There you
Okay?
go.
You want to come for me? Be my guest. Come for me. I'm a big girl. I can take it. Don't let me catch you coming for my friends.
Mhm.
Because whether they can take it or not, I've taken it longer, and I'm better at it. And not only can I take it, but I can sling it back rapid fire. I would actually, no, all joking aside, I would actually like to see us all get along. Sadly, I don't think even I will live long enough to see that happen. And let me tell you, I've lived a pretty fucking long time. But no, but
Uh,
seriously, I mean, if you get so bent out of shape over what some other bitch has to say that it just like rocks your evening, oh, you got too much time on your hands. Sorry.
mhm, mhm.
See, I mean, like I said, I mean, people talk shit about me all the time. I can't remember a time when they didn't. I mean, even people that I thought were my friends have been caught out there talking vile crap about me. What am I going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep being me.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
whether you like it or you don't, I'm not going anywhere. I've
Hmm.
been around this long. They haven't managed to kill me yet.
Not yet.
Oh, well,
They tried. They attempted. They
a
tried.
lot. A lot. You know, and I'm not going to lie, I've had a couple of stakes driven through my heart. But there's always that unsuspectful fool. There's always that unsuspecting fool who wants to see what'll happen if they pull the stake out.
Hmm.
Thank goodness for unsuspecting fools.
Oh well.
And here I am,
Hmm.
looking the way I do, giving the amount of fucks that I don't. Any
I
questions?
find it I find it amusing. Somebody tries to come for me, and I'm just like, well, I'm booked.
Well,
My husband
Toni,
and I, we own our own home. We
there you
own
go.
two cars. We have money in the bank. Um,
I know where you're going. Stop. It's you know what? We're giving people way too much life.
true.
We earned ours. We don't
True.
have to just give it to someone else.
It's very true.
But no, I mean seriously. And and when people talk about you, sometimes it does hurt. I get that too.
Thank you,
But
Vanessa. Vanessa
if
is one of my mods on TikTok, and whenever somebody
oh
gets
Vanessa,
rude,
if anyone comes on her
she
TikTok
blocks
calling
them.
her a bitch, it's probably me.
It's probably Alexis.
So if you're ever moderating her TikTok and somebody comes in,
You
you bitch,
bitch. It's just Alexis.
that's me. That's what I call her every morning.
Yes.
Every morning. Good morning. This is the League for good Christian women.
Good Christian
I have an
women.
urgent message for Toni Homeperm. You're a bitch.
I don't know what those good Christian women have against me.
Probably your decolletage.
You think?
Yeah, check it out, your rap girl.
Oh, thank you, Rick. Thank you.
Seriously, nobody's saying anything about my hair, and we have the same hairdresser.
He said, "I love the hair colors tonight." He's
Oh,
colored
thank
both.
you, Rick. Oh,
Both.
thank you, Rick. Actually, Rick has, over the years, Rick has seen me go through countless hair colors.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a time when my hair color changed faster than the leaves on the trees.
That quick?
Oh, yeah. And I used to have a full head of long, thick hair. But after all the chemical treatments, now my hair is so thin I can read my own mind.
Mm.
Hey, it's called getting old.
Caca happens.
Yeah, but why does it have to happen to me?
I don't know. Why does it have to happen to me?
Seriously.
Michael, don't do
Oh,
anything we wouldn't do.
that leaves, honey, that leaves a lot of options to begin with. But don't even make me tell you about the time she came to Rhode Island Coronation with me. That's a different show right there.
Oh, see,
But
Jennifer can't stop staring at your hair.
oh, why? Thank you, Jennifer.
Oh, she's been having a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Michael. Generally, when somebody protests, it's a lie. It's a lie. That's
They're the one who's
strongly.
lying. I mean, Michael, let's face it.
Usually means it's the truth.
Yeah, Michael, we all know that you're a floozy. No, actually, let's get New York giddy. You're a hooah. Not a whore, a hooah.
Hooah.
That damn hooah. Oh, by the way, if you thought this was a family show, you thought wrong.
Not a family show.
Well, define family. Literally coins, they drop change on the table.
Manson family, the Munsters.
There you go. There you go.
Crystal says you rock. She loves the hair.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's funny because I find myself when I'm puttering around the house, and like I said, I mean, you don't have to worry about any competition from me. But I started singing around the house, and I forgot what tune it was, but I was really getting into it. And as I'm leaving to go to the store, the neighbor lady downstairs says, "I heard you singing. You sound great."
Hmm.
I started looking, and you've been to my apartment. You know how the I started looking around like, who the hell is she talking to? I, I mean, my voice will never again be what it was, but I guess I'm fortunate because my does carry, and it kind of helps when you know the words to the song he's singing.
Oh, definitely.
Tony, we know a few people. Like, there is only one. Tony happens to be a fantastic singer. I used to be a good singer, but Tony still is. But there's only one thing worse than somebody who's lip syncing a song and doesn't know the freaking words. And that's somebody singing live who doesn't know
He
the
doesn't know
freaking
the
words.
words. Yes.
How the no, seriously, how the hell do you get on stage, whether you're lip syncing or really singing? How do you get on stage to perform a song that you don't know the words to? Another thing that if somebody can answer that question, they're getting the Nobel Peace Prize.
Although sometimes, I've had it happen once in a blue moon. Even something that I know really well, I like go blank for a second. I mean,
You know
I've
what,
had that
Tony?
happen.
That I get. That's going blank for a second. So you skip a. You see, maybe you skip a word, maybe
Or
you skip a whole
repeat a
verse.
verse or
Yeah,
something,
just because sometimes your mind gets taken somewhere else. But I'm talking someone that time and time and again, when you see them, honey, you don't know the words to the song. Why are you performing it? This is not
Exactly.
the first time we've done this.
Hmm.
I mean, and as often as you choose this song, why don't you try memorizing the words? It would really be a
Yeah.
boon for your performance. Trust me.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Just like somebody commented, it's like, Alexis, I've seen so many drag shows, but your lip sync is always spot on. I'm like, because I don't do songs I don't know the words to. That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, also,
I mean, am I a good performer? Yes. But you know what? I'm in an ocean of hundreds of thousands of other good performers. I'm not the only one. But if your lip sync is convincing, well, then you definitely know the words to your song.
Alexis, when you first started doing drag, it was paramount then. If you were doing a lip sync,
Oh,
if
if
you
you
would,
did, honey, in my day, if you got spooked on stage, not knowing the way, one word, fired.
yeah. I mean, not to mention everyone around would read you to filth. I
Honey,
mean,
put it this way: you wouldn't get out alive.
hmm.
You wouldn't get out alive. That's and I'm looking when in my heyday, you had to know your stuff. You had to look fabushka.
Hmm.
I mean, now, come on, tatty bodysuits with fucking high heel boots that the heels look like they've been through the war. I don't get it.
Hmm.
I don't get it. And in my day, yes, honey, you'd have been rich to
Hmm.
Phil for just hanging out in that crap, let alone trying to perform in it.
And I've noticed like the big trend now among the younger queens, it's like no boobs, no hips. It's
Well,
like,
you know what? There was times because I was for a very long time I was known as a Diana Ross impersonator. So there
hmm.
were times when I didn't wear, but I'm like, well, hell, she doesn't wear any. Why should I?
Hmm.
But to wear no boob, well, you know what? I can get the no boobs thing depending on what they're wearing.
Hmm.
I mean, because sometimes, I mean, if you're wearing like a big phenomenal jacket with padded shoulders and pleats, the boobs are only going to get lost in it. So that
True,
I can
true.
understand. Just like earrings get lost in our hair. But
Very true.
but if you're going out there in a skin tight bodysuit, and even though I haven't had one of my own in decades, if you're gonna go out in a skin tight bodysuit, try to have a flat stomach,
Ooh.
especially if you're not wearing boobs. Because, no, because seriously, because I was Tony, not too long ago, I was a lot heavier. And this is a G cup for like, goddamn, those are big titties. But now I've lost enough weight that now they look cartoonish. I have to have a breast reduction.
Breast reduction.
Yeah, in other words, that switch to the E cup that's in the drawer under the nightstand. But seriously, I got this one. I got such big boobs because I was fat as hell, and I wanted to balance out, my figure. Now I don't have balance. Now I'm top heavy. No, you don't know. I got this strap around my waist that they tied around the chair, holding me up. Otherwise, I'd be like, no. No, but seriously, I mean, and even if you have a washboard stomach, I mean, if it's something skin tight, I mean, and just a bodysuit, like, look, I've got zillions of bodysuits, but they're all worked into fabulous costumes. It would have never crossed my mind to go out on stage just wearing a plain bodysuit. Either the bodysuit was zhuzhed to the max, or over it I'd be wearing a tailcoat or a blazer that was zhuzhed to the max.
Right.
And the only purpose the bodysuit served was to keep you from getting locked up.
Mm-hmm.
But to just go out in a plain bodysuit, and girls, what makeup and everything costs, take the boots to the shoemaker, have the heels re-tipped, have them fixed up. I am so tired of seeing plain bodysuits with raggedy ass high heel boots. That's not doing drag. That makes you look like you go rummage through Goodwill bins. And I hear the stories. Oh well, there's all types of drag these days. To some, maybe. To me, no.
Right.
To me, drag is an old and serious art form. Okay, it even dates back to Shakespearean theater. Basically, drag emerged from dressed as girl. Okay, I mean, it was something written in the margins of a script.
Right.
And it went on. But we're female impersonators. Where I come from, unless they work the sideshow in Coney Island, females don't have facial hair. Okay? I mean, a true female impersonator, we are not that much different than, say, an illusionist, David Copperfield, Doug Henning, Siegfried and Roy. Our purpose is to, for whatever reason, for some period of time, no matter how long or how short, when we walk across that stage, our purpose is to make you believe that you're seeing something or someone who in reality isn't there.
That's right.
That's female impersonation. I mean, it's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's an illusion. And when, in my personal opinion, the makeup looks a lot better if you shave before you put it on. But don't get it twisted. I have seen bearded queens that you've never been entertained so fabulously.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But to me, it's not drag, it's performance art.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you know what? I'm old and I'm set in my ways. Okay? You just really enjoyed that, didn't you, Toni?
Oh, that tickled me.
I'm sure.
Uh,
Everybody, this Christmas, be on the lookout for the new doll sensation, Tickle Me Toni.
But you know what? Just because you don't particularly care for a type of drag, it doesn't mean you hate that person, you think they're a bad person, or anything like that.
No, and I've seen a lot of bearded queens. I'm like, I wish I could still perform like that. I wish I could perform like that in the first place.
It's just that particular type of drag. It's not your cup of tea.
Drag queens. But I still see them as performers and a good portion of fabulous performers at that.
Right.
But it's just, I've been doing this for so long. To me, drag is not gender bending. It's an illusion of transforming from one gender to another. Okay? It's not like you get stuck halfway between the transformation. This is not The Fly, where it crosses in the teleportation booth.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? You went in a booth.
You know what?
Full drag.
Because I said that, I bet you some queen runs with that idea for a pageant and takes the damn crown.
Right.
And I'd be like, can I get a royalty on that, please? Oh, you can't make this up.
Can I get a paycheck?
Thank you.
Where's my cut?
Sitting there
Let me hear
watching
from my lawyer.
sitting there watching our talk show, but did you send me a card or a letter? You bitch. I hope the rhinestones fall out of your crown. Then I call for the book. Oh, but no, but seriously, anyone out there, and I'm sure Toni will agree with me, if you're thinking about doing drag, do it for yourself. Because people are always going to talk shit.
Oh, absolutely.
There's always going to be haters. There's no help for you, Rick. You need psychiatric evaluation. Oh, and by the way, keep your hands off my crayons. I use them for makeup periodically. So it's a trick I learned from a Long Island queen. I won't say which one. Okay, you know what? I am the horror diva. Let's take it to Saw. Let's play a game.
Oh, a game.
I want to play a game.
A game.
You can inbox your answer to myself or to Toni Homeperm. But here's the clue. I'm thinking of a queen that if you take a dollar store Barbie doll that a dog has used as a chew toy and baby Jane Hudson, and you combine them, you will get this queen. Who is she?
I don't know. Too many names come to mind.
Well, she's obviously not watching because nothing popped up. You know, Toni.
No, Janet. We're thinking of local.
No, we're thinking of a local
people.
queen.
No, nobody famous. But you know.
You know, Toni.
Honestly, I look at some of my old pictures, and that could have been me.
Yeah, but you know what? When I told you step your pussy up, did you get butthurt? No, ma'am.
No, I took it as a challenge.
Step your pussy up.
Hello, Sarah. Hello.
But Toni, you know, we're not passing go. We're not collecting $200. We're going straight to hell.
Oh, well.
Well, years ago, it was bad. I got hell in a divorce settlement. I own it now.
Well, that's good. Prime real estate.
Yeah. So, Toni, when you get there, just let them know you're on the list. I'm waiting for you. No waiting on lines for you, girl.
Oh, good.
But speaking of divorce settlements, I told you when I was working for Lacage, the supper club years ago, I'm with a friend. We're shopping on Rodeo Drive. Now, you know how tacky it is when you see that license plate frame. My other car is a Rolls. It's even more tacky if it's on a Rolls. But the best this was a brand spanking new Rolls Royce Corniche, you know, the 2-door convertible.
Mm-hmm.
And the license plate was everything. 2 words. Was his. Forget my hat. I took my wig off. Forget my hat. I took my wig off to that bitch. Was his. That's just everything. That's everything. That's like, remember Knots Landing?
Mm-hmm.
You had to love Donna Mills, who you are serving very Donna Mills tonight.
Yeah, you think? A little bit, right?
Yeah, if it was all yellow blonde, the pink throws it off, but the whole overall aesthetic, you are giving us very much Donna Mills. You are giving us very much Abby. You're giving us Abby Cunningham Ewing. But you got to look, because Donna Mills, classic bitch. When her lawyer told her, Abby, half of everything Gary Ewing owns is a fortune. She said, no. Half of everything Gary Ewing owns is half a fortune. Everything Gary Ewing owns is a fortune. I'm like, a woman after my own heart.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jody. Jody agrees. Donna Mills vibes.
Thank you.
I mean, I will take that. Donna Mills, one of the most beautiful women ever to be
No,
on
like
TV.
I said, you are giving me very much Abby. That's Lynn. You're giving me Donna Mills realness right now.
Oh, thank you. I'll take
And
it.
you know I'm not. And you know I'm not known to be terribly generous with my compliments.
I know it's like pulling teeth.
Well, you know, it's so rare that I run into a sister who deserves the compliment. It's so rare that I run into a sister that I don't want to run into at a tractor trailer.
I remember wasn't there like one time I think you gave Ambrosia a compliment? Like one time? What's that?
Toni, can't hear you. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Can you hear me now? You can't hear me. I don't know. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I don't know. Yes.
You can't hear me either. You can hear me.
Yes.
I can hear
yes. You. Yes. You can't hear me. You. I don't know why.
Did your headphones die?
No. No. All right. We need to know from the studio. Joni says she can hear us both. So something's got to be. It's got to be something local for you, Alexis. Hello. Well, I don't know what happened. Alexis cannot hear me. I can hear Alexis. Yeah, everyone can hear us both.
Really? Why can't I hear you on the screen?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me mute this for a second. Say something.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, wait. Muted. It mutes you. Hold on. How do I put you on hold then? Hang on. Hold. Now say something.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't.
No. I don't know. But everyone can hear us both.
Well, I don't know why I can't hear you.
I don't know. It's
well, great. Now I have that. I guess so. And there's nothing wrong with my computer.
I don't know. It was my sound coming through your computer?
It was, and I have Bose speakers, and I have an external mic. I mean, I could hear you just fine up until about 40 seconds ago.
I don't know.
Let me see something. Let me just...
Technical difficulties, everyone.
Yeah, but just give me a second. I just want to see if I can...
It's the beauty of a live show.
Yeah, right? Well, you know, it's 5. Dead. See if I can hear something else.
Yeah, do you have any other sound? Like, will music play?
I don't know. Hang on. Let me see something.
Welcome to the screen, Alexis Flames Boobs.
Oh, shut up. But yeah. Oh, you know what?
Is that the audio input?
No, now I hear you.
Okay.
I must have passed over. I just had to adjust the volume.
Oh.
I must have passed over something and silenced the computer somehow.
Oh, yeah. See, because everyone said they could hear us both. You were the only one not hearing me. Who knows
well,
why?
I can hear you now, girl. Actually,
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I hung up the phone.
Okay, good.
You bitch. Oh, I got a missed call. Hang on.
Was it a gentleman caller? Was it a gentleman caller?
Actually, after being on a particular job site for about a year, my boyfriend, he's coming over. He wants to come over tonight, but we have the show and everything. But yeah, I finally get to see my boyfriend after just under a year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so anyone who's looking for me tomorrow night, keep looking.
Keep looking. It's been a year.
Yeah. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
It's been a year, so you know what that means.
He's probably not going to walk very well for a couple of weeks.
Oh well.
And
But
that,
he'll be smiling.
and I fail to understand how that's my problem.
Not your problem.
And trust me, and he ain't going to
Uh,
complain.
I'm sure he won't.
Oh, no.
I'm absolutely sure he won't.
But for those of you out there who do not know, you might not be aware of this, but sex is indeed, in most states, a misdemeanor. Because the more you miss, the meaner you get.
So true.
I'm telling you. Fortunately, I don't miss that much. I'm just mean naturally.
You have good aim?
Very. Very. Oh, I really do.
You never miss the target, right?
You come on with the come on, you don't fight fair. That's okay. See if I care.
See if I care.
Because I don't. I really don't.
Oh.
If you want to bring the SH, trust me, I got a whole lot of IT for you. I tell bitches, don't sing it, bring it.
Mm.
And
Do you like my mug, Alexis?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Toni Homeperm mug.
Mm-hmm.
Everything tastes better in a Toni Homeperm mug.
I bet. But sweetie. Oh, that's right. I still have to send you that artwork.
Yes, you do. Send me the artwork.
No, Jason is fabulous, but he did one picture of me. And it basically, because we all look like our mother. There's three of us. I'm the oldest. I have two younger sisters. We all look like our mother, but he basically morphed me into my baby sister. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh.
I sent her the picture. She gagged because it was her. I was like, wow. But
thank you, Jody.
And for those of you who don't realize, any merchandise we have, the Naughty or Nice merchandise, the soon-to-be Horror Diva merchandise, the Toni Homeperm merchandise, the Dorothy and Sophia merchandise, that all comes out of Toni Homeperm's head. She's not only a fantastic entertainer, she's a kick-ass business person.
My crazy head.
But all the best people are.
True.
But I mean, that's another reason why I get so bent out of shape when they try it with her. Because even, I mean, in this show, we're equal partners, but it is a Toni Homeperm production. But even under my protest, which I didn't do that badly because in reality, I don't give a fuck. But there was even people we've had on the show that I just didn't want on the show. But I'm like, okay, you want to give them a break? We'll give them a break. But that's why we get so bent out of shape, because during the pandemic, even through this show, Toni wanted to share with everybody. She wanted to make sure everybody got a piece, everybody was included. And then when things lightened up and things started getting better for the other girls, the hell with me, I don't care, because I'm old as fuck and I don't have the fortitude for it anymore. But do you think Toni's phone rang? No. And the time it did, I called the bitch out by name. Something I'm getting pretty good at. But but no, I mean, and I told Toni, the first advice I gave her was to step her pussy up. She took that advice in grand style, and I'm so proud.
Oh, there she is, the naughty Madison
We
Mansfield.
love us some of this bitch right here, ladies and gentlemen. The ever naughty Madison Mansfield, but she's also ever so nice.
So nice.
Because she knows ain't shit nice about being nice.
Yes. Oh, Madison, wish Robert a belated happy birthday.
Oh, yes, Rob, happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Rob.
And we love her husband, Rob, too.
We do.
Because Rob is so vanilla. He's such a sweetheart. But you know.
Hello, Debbie. Hello.
Mama Mansfield. Hey, girl. I love her. I really do.
Oh, she was. Madison, there's never a need to apologize for shopping.
And Madison, you're not late. We're just early. And that's coming from me.
Oh my.
Oh, by the way, Toni, do me a favor. Tell
Yeah.
Madison what time I came on tonight.
Exactly on time.
Thank you. I didn't forget your breakfast. I didn't bring you breakfast because you didn't eat your fucking din. And that's another thing. I am no stranger to dropping the F-bomb. We all know that. But these girls who get out on the mic and the F word is every second word out of their mouth, the hell is up with that?
I don't know. No.
I mean, look, for our entertainment, I mean, look, is it cool to drop the F-bomb on a mic? Well, no, not really. But you go out there and you're just being you, it will happen. But if it's every second word out of your mouth, put the microphone down and find another job.
Yeah, buy a dictionary.
Well, honey, if that's every second word out of their mouth, it's highly doubtful that they read that well.
Probably, yeah. They probably can't read.
Who said that?
Exactly.
Who said that?
Jody, classless.
Thank you, Jody, but it's true. I mean, like, look, let's face it. It's a known fact. Alexis Flame has the vocabulary of a well-educated longshoreman. But mind you, a well-educated longshoreman. I'm no stranger to the F-bomb. However, I know more than just that word.
Right.
I know a whole lot of words. But unfortunately, I'm not as cloistered and pristine as the nice Toni Homeperm.
Well, I'm just a modest Long Island housewife.
But you're Blanche. You're us.
As well as
one of these awful things I'm supposed to do.
As well as being petite.
For those of you who don't know, petite is how they say short these days. Petite. Toni, tell me, how many inches is your waistline?
Oh, it's barely there. It's almost non-existent.
That's why, and because it's non-existent is why she's always shot above it. But sweetie, see, you see what that bitch did? She gave me the Betty. She gave me the Baby Jane eye roll.
Mm-hmm.
I've written a letter to Daddy. His address is heaven above. I've written, dear Daddy, we miss you and wish you were with us to love. Instead of a stamp, I put, well, never you mind. That's for another show.
Jody's impressed with your boobs, Alexis.
Oh, thank you. They have their own gravitational pull.
Yes, I feel myself being sucked into them. Ah!
Now break this tractor beam, honey.
I'm gonna start orbiting her boobs.
We are
like
the
satellite.
bar. Distance is futile.
Yes, their own zip code.
And there's that. Yes, well, Toni, I always was the bigger woman.
True. I can't. I'm just more demure and petite. I can't help it. Alexis, remember when I used to be nice?
Now you're just nice. No, but actually, it's funny you should answer because, yeah, I do remember when you used to be nice.
Yeah, and a
Which
pushover.
is what I told you about right after I told you to step your pussy up, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
I told you this being so nice. You better ditch that shit quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because Tony, for our viewing audience's pleasure, tell Nanny this. What did being nice, honestly nice, what did that get you, dear?
Not much. Not much.
Was it worth actually being nuts?
Well, you know
Especially
what?
to certain people.
You learn from your experiences. You learn from your experiences.
That was a fair attempt at a clever evasion. Tony,
uh,
was it worth it actually being nice?
oh yes, I would say so. Yeah, it was worth it.
To whom?
To whom?
Yes.
For the people I was nice to. It was worth it.
Yeah, for them.
For them, yes. And thank you, Madison. Yes, June is busting out all over for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. In the month of June, try going somewhere on Long Island where you're not going to see Toni Homeperm.
I'm gonna be all
And
over.
do me a favor, folks. Get back to me on that. I mean, no, when you want to say, when you look up booked drag queen in the dictionary, there's Toni Homeperm giving the Queen Elizabeth way. I ain't mad at her. But that's another thing. Okay? These bitches want to try it with you. They can't say that. That's what I'm saying, kids. If you're going to start doing drag, especially if you get good at it, don't get butthurt when the other bitches talk shit, because that's what they're going to do. If you're a mess, they're going to talk shit. If you're phenomenal, they're going to talk shit. If they're breathing, they're talking shit.
They're talking shit.
There's no way to avoid it. So there's only one thing you need to worry about: when they stop talking shit. Because when they stop talking shit, that means only one out of two things: they died or you did. Ain't that right, Madison? Madison's another one. They tried it with her.
Many times.
Right.
Many times. Many times.
Not one of them succeeded. They didn't succeed with me. They didn't succeed with Toni. You either have it or you don't. And we have it. Thank you, girl. But seriously, just know this. Good, bad, or indifferent. If you're going to do drag, shit's going to be talked. There's no way of avoiding it. There's no way around it. So the choice is, are you going to get butthurt by their shit talking? Or are you going to use it as a vehicle to improve what you can improve? And then just let them keep quacking like the ducks they are. Sure. No, actually, let them keep chirping like the crickets they are. Because when you're at a distance, the crickets will chirp, 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 chirp. As soon as you get within stomping distance,
quiet.
Exactly. And Joey, Jenna Jarrett, she knows about bitches talking shit about her too, because she was beautiful and talented. They talk shit about her too. Did it stop her? No, it didn't.
No. Exactly, Madison.
They talk shit about me 50 years ago. They
insufficient.
Still talk shit about me today.
Insufficient, just like the bank accounts.
Yeah. And you know what? Let them keep talking. Let them keep talking. So that's that. Thank you, Joey. No, because again, I mean, Joey's a sexy guy, but Jenna Jarrett was beautiful. She was talented. She knew the words to her songs.
You knew her lip sync.
She did. Thank you very much. And they talk shit about her. Mm-hmm. But see, she was also nice. She would get a little bit upset. And then some nasty old head told her they got nothing better to do. Because the old saying, don't be too pretty or too proud, it really is true. But like I said, It doesn't matter if you're fantastic or you fall through. Other girls are going to talk.
Yeah.
Okay. You either use it to your advantage or you let it be your ruination. But you can't stop it. I chose to feed off of it and grow from there.
Well, you
Okay.
know,
Now, not everybody.
this is entertain. This is show business. This is show
It is.
business.
And let
You
me
need
tell
it.
you,
You have to have a tough
and
skin.
you cannot be thin skinned in show business.
You can't. It doesn't matter what comedian, singer, dancer, actor.
Okay.
You gotta have a tough skin.
A prepared bitch is a booked bitch. A
True.
butthurt bitch is not a booked bitch.
Very true.
Catch it, learn it, and see that you memorize. Thank you. Isn't that true, girl?
So true. They always pick on the pretty ones.
But they do. They always put on the pretty ones.
we're the biggest
Well,
target.
honey, we're all pretty. Some of us are pretty, and others of us are pretty ugly.
Yes, Madison. If you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong.
Truer words have never been spoken. I think we're going to have Madison on as a monthly feature. Well, if we bring Madison on as a monthly guest, either our ratings will skyrocket or we'll be banned for the airwaves. Either way, we come out ahead.
Did you notice the flyer I made for this show? I had like the atomic bomb in the back.
Yeah. I thought you farted.
Don't light a match.
Girl.
Yes, that was the aftermath of my colonoscopy from last week.
No, but Madison is like 500% correct. If you don't have haters, then you haven't arrived. You've done something wrong. Not having haters is like not having a wig wizard wig. If you don't have, then you haven't arrived.
Very true.
No, but seriously, I mean, but you know what? But still, it irritates me. Okay, you think of all the things we could or should be doing. Okay, and let's face it, drag queens to some level, we're always going to be shady. Oh well, sorry, not sorry. But you would think with everything going on in the world today, okay, there would be a little bit more time than trying to, for all of us, because no matter how great you are or how old you get, there's always room to learn something new and improve something. Okay, you would think that we'd all be more worried about stepping up our own games. Okay, because one thing I can tell you from experience and from the years I've been at this, okay, trying to throw shade at someone else doesn't make your fire burn any brighter.
Very true.
Put
Very
shade on it until eventually your fire just flickers out. However, I have been Alexis Flame for a long time. I will be Alexis Flame for a longer time to come. So if you want to come for me before I send for you, at your own risk. But, sweetie, no, and remember, if you're gonna come for me. Don't come for my girls. Don't come for my friends. Because then I'll have to come looking for you. You probably wouldn't like me if I come looking for you.
Yes,
I don't
Madison. Care. Voodoo.
And it's the voodoo that I do so well. And somebody recently commented that I should get rid of the fangs. I mean, I didn't tell them to get rid of the hefty bag. Well, you figure nothing else is going to fit them anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. Oh, and they said that I should stop singing and learn to lip sync.
Well, I've seen you lip sync. You're rather well at it. Oh, maybe that's because you can actually sing. And the fact that you don't do songs that you don't know the words to. I know for a fact that's a big help.
All those things.
But Toni, I know the person you're talking about. And what did Annie tell you? Didn't she tell you to take criticism from where it comes.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you see where it's coming from, so why are you bothering?
I'm not bothering. I just thought I thought it was very humorous.
Well, truth be known,
Uh,
that the person in question, they don't have a bad voice, but it could be better. Actually, they have
oh,
a
that
pretty
wasn't
deep.
from that remark wasn't from that person.
We talking about the overhang.
Huh? No, yeah, no. That wasn't that person who made that remark.
That was someone
That was
else.
someone else, yes.
Do I know who this someone else
You
is?
know of them. You know of them.
Of
So,
them.
but
Have I ever actually seen them?
I mean, maybe on Facebook.
You know when we're finished, Broad, you're gonna tell me who it is.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm. No, but that's just it. Like I said, someone's always got something to say.
Always.
Okay, here's your choices when they say it, because you're gonna hear what they're gonna say one way or the other. But there's two ways to handle it. You either get all kinds of butt hurt and acts like just as big, if not a bigger tard than they are, or you hear what they have to say, you look in the mirror, and if any of it's true, you correct it, and then you rub your nose in it, and then you rub their noses in it like the bad doggies they are. Okay, because either way, okay, you can benefit from anything if you know how to work your points.
Very true.
Okay. And you know what? Even though other drag queens, we very rarely pass judgment in a pleasant way. But however, we are all very critical, and even the shitty ones, we all notice everything. So when they start talking shit, listen to what they say, take a look in the mirror, and if there's something that can be corrected, you know what you do? You correct it and you thank them ever so for pointing it out while they're still a mess. Okay? Am I the most fabulous queen out there? Hell no. But I am fabulous in my own right. I do what works for me. Okay? And I make it work for me in such a way that extends outward and works for my audience as well. Whereas some people who want to pass judgment, not only have they not discovered what works for them, but it seems that everybody but them has discovered it ain't working for the audience either. Oh, wait, could that be why they're not booked? Ooh. Just
I don't know.
to quote our dear sister, the fabulous Adrita Skudowicz,
Mm-hmm.
not saying, just saying.
uh,
Okay? So
uh,
if I said something that offends any of my so called sisters, you can either try to come for me and get shut down in the process, or you can listen to what I had to say and then correct it and then try to serve me. Because only until you've even made the attempt to correct it would you even be near dreaming about being in a position to serve me. Okay?
Very true.
And like I said, I'm not the best out there. There was a time when somebody said I was, but you know what? That was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But I realized that. But I'm still among the best because I've worked for it, I've worked at it. Okay? So don't comment on who or what you think I am when I turn down more bookings than you ever get offered because I'm old. But think about it.
Very
Because,
true.
it's funny when you get read by a bitch that you're almost old enough to be their grandfather, but if you stood next to them in the room and asked anyone which one of us is older, they'd be the one to get picked.
Not a good look.
Well, not for them.
Not for them.
But honey, I spent a lot of money to be the
Uh,
one that doesn't get picked in that regard.
mm-hmm.
But you know
Mm-hmm.
what? It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay? I mean, seriously. And geriatric, I like that word.
Mm.
So that's where Geritol got the name from.
Yes, you learn something new every day.
But you know what? Geriatric at all, I can still perform rings around that person. It's just who I am and what I do.
It's what we do.
Okay? Am I old? Yeah. Do I have issues? Yeah. But let me tell you though, adrenaline and attitude counts for a lot of things.
Very
And
true.
when you put on a certain look or a certain outfit, and that adrenaline and attitude kick in, try to follow. And you may want to take notes. Because you bitches have been doing drag for how long? And I've been doing it for how long? Again, don't come for me unless I send for you. And if I send for you, you may want to exercise extreme caution. I mean, no, look, not everybody's made of money, not everybody's gonna, but basically, if your entire aesthetic is wardrobe by Goodwill and wigs by Roadkill, I am not the person you want to come for.
Oh,
Seriously. And neither are any of my girlfriends.
very true.
Okay? When you can get your wardrobe somewhere other than a Goodwill bin that's been turned over, then you might be able to say something. Until that time comes, take a couple of seats. Thank you, Madison. And now I don't know when the next time I will actually call a girl out by name will be, but trust me, it will happen. It will happen as I feel the need because you know what? And be prepared out there, ladies. Okay? Because I stand by anything that I say. Okay? And I call it as I see it. Okay? And trust and believe I'm old as hell. So if I see it, I'm not the only one who can see it. Keep that in mind. So if you're the next one to get called out, don't think the proof is mine to provide. It will be yours. Because, like I said, at my age, if I can see it, so can everybody else. Okay? So you might want to take a good look and do some math before you come for this old lady.
There you have it.
Because in a perfect world, we would all be sisters and we would all get along. But you know what? The world ain't freaking perfect. Okay? But if you've got so much time to throw shade, well, then don't have a titty attack and don't get butt hurt when somebody can actually catch it and throw it right back at you. You're either prepared to play catch or you sit in the corner and cry. Either way, I could care less. Actually, no, if I put effort to it, I still couldn't care less. Okay? Because if all you could do is cry and throw insults, but do nothing to step up your game, then you're just a mess and you need to own it and you need to keep it and you need to keep it moving. Okay?
Uh,
And one shouldn't ever brag about tacky being a brand. Who said that? I think someone might have started talking again.
that is just, and I oop.
Uh-huh. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Because you know what? Now I know I would have to be a Pollyanna to think we could ever all get along. And trust and believe, kids, I am no damn Pollyanna. However, if there's even a shot of such a fantasy even looking real for 5 minutes, let alone coming true, well, then one has to weed out the total trash. And when that time comes, I sit here and then I get sad. I actually get butthurt. I get butthurt wondering why the trash in my kitchen can't take itself out like the trash on social media does. That's all I get butthurt over, kids.
Oh well.
Like I said, again, if you're thinking of doing drag, whether as a career or just for a Halloween costume, just be prepared. People will talk. The crickets will start chirping, and they will chirp at a deafening level until you get close.
And it's all quiet
Especially
on the Western Front.
especially with the heels that I wear. These bitches don't want to get stepped on. But no, but seriously, if you're thin-skinned, don't do drag. Period. The end. It's not
Pretty
open
much,
negotiation.
yeah.
It's not open for discussion or debate.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are thin-skinned, don't do drag. If you're doing drag now and you're thin-skinned, stop. Okay, because we're oh, girl. What did that bitch just say? Oh, I love that bitch right there. And 5 names just like bashed right into my head. And she knows it too. Madison, you've been upgraded from bitch to conniving C word. That was your Uncle Fester in kitten heels. I am so done.
You're terrible, Muriel.
I am so done. But she's so fabulous at it. You could just pay her. You just have to pay her homage. She's so fabulous at it. Now that, my dears, was divine bitchery at its finest. That was just so wrong that it was everything. Now I'm gonna have to go to the police station, show them on the door where the bad man touched me and didn't pay me.
Didn't pay. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm floored. I'm flabbergasted. C4, she sank my battleship.
There it goes.
But no, seriously, if you're thin-skinned, drag ain't for you.
Not for
if
you.
You're thin-skinned, don't.
Not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart.
If you're already doing drag and you're that thin-skinned, you need to stop. Because also, when the rest of us see that you're that thin-skinned, do you think it's gonna get better? Foolish mortal. Once we see how thin-skinned you can be, it's not safe to go back in the water.
Well, yeah.
It's infested with shark and piranha.
Yes, it's like when the shark smells a drop of blood in the water.
And then the piranha come bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are thin-skinned, I mean, and this is another thing you got to learn, girls. If somebody calls you out, you always look better by ignoring them. Although if they do engage, you may have to put them in their place. Because I always say, better to stay silent and let people think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all shadow of a doubt. Which some bitches seem to like to do. Well, before I only thought you were dumb. Thank you for clarifying it for me. You really are. Because you can see, because you know what? I mean, and I never said a bad word about this person in question. As a matter of fact, I even recall I complimented them, but that didn't stop them from chiming in, saying all kinds of unkind things. Okay, I simply gave my opinion, not on a person, but on a situation. And they took it to the next level. So all they did was prove me right. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not quantum physics. Okay, and then you want to result to cheap name calling. Okay, and then trying to give a person who's been established longer than you've been alive advice on what they should do or they should get rid of. Who the fuck are you? Oh, I know who you are. The same person you were yesterday and be tomorrow. No one. Okay, well, at least I know, good, bad, or indifferent. If I were to drop dead tomorrow, people would still remember me. And for a few years, they'd still talk about me. If this other person dropped in tomorrow, who cares? Oh, and I'm not saying they care if I dropped in tomorrow. There would just still be some conversation going on. Whether or not they care, that would depend on whether or not they were in my will.
Can you believe that bitch dropped dead?
That too. Oh, but see, the best is I'm going to videotape my will. Oh, yes.
And your best Alexis Carrington outfit, right?
No, I'm doing it dressed like a straight up hoe. Not a hooker, a hoe. But how do you think I got the money I'm leaving anyway? Oh, and it's going to be a game, too. Because the lawyer ain't giving you shit. You got to go find where I hit.
Well, it's going to be like The Purge or something.
Oh, no. This is going to be the best scavenger hunt in history. I'll tell you exactly what I left you, but you'll get directions on how you can reach it or retrieve it.
Oh my.
And those who fail, you know what? They're going to make a reality show out of my will. And those who fail, their share gets split up by the other contestants.
There you go.
Seriously?
There you go.
Oh, I like that idea.
I
think of the Toni Homeperm production in the making.
Really? Well, I'm about done.
The bad part about that, I would have to die every week.
You would. But
you know what?
You can.
Like I said, dying, coming back is easy, but dying's a bitch. But you know what? Let's see how the ratings are after the first one. But as much as I love me some Toni Homeperm, alas, even she doesn't have my fortitude. She's never strutted the street all night in 6-inch heels.
No,
I have.
Nor does she want to.
Well, it must be past her bedtime.
It is.
Did I keep you out past curfew at Shady Pines, dear?
You did. You have a lot of nerve.
For those who don't know, Toni Homeperm is actually Sophia Petrillo's secret identity.
It's true. It's true.
Or vice versa.
It's like when Blanche turned
remember
into the drag queen.
Remember the original Batman series and they had Batgirl? Sophia goes into her room at the nursing home. She presses a button on the dresser, the wall turns, and then she comes out as Toni Homeperm.
Exactly.
There's even a Toni Homeperm cycle. See, I don't have an Alexis Flame cycle. I just have a bipolar coaster. Everybody, Toni, where can we find you on social media, sweetie?
Oh, everywhere Toni Homeperm, especially TikTok. They love Toni Homeperm on TikTok. Just went over 10,000 followers. She's headed for the big leagues.
For those of you who don't know, Toni Homeperm has infiltrated and infested TikTok.
It's true. She has.
I don't mean it with that much venom. I'm just being an nasty old bitch. Well, you can find me Flame Alexis on Instagram, Alexis Flame on Facebook. On Facebook, I am also the Horror Diva. I am also Crystal Fire by Alexis Flame for the jewelry.
For the jewelry.
I'm so proudly wearing. And as you all know, I'm the darker half of Naughty or Nice.
The naughty. Well, I am the nice.
And yet, I've said this a million times. I'll say it a million more. When we started this, I'm like, Toni, enough for nothing. Why is Naughty over my name and image? And she says, well, where else would it go? I had nothing. Everybody, thank you so much. Toni, what episode is this?
This was episode, I believe, 65.
Wow.
Yes.
Who knows?
Who would know? Go figure.
This is what, our third season?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And we're still going.
Still going.
But see, that was cute, though, when someone told me we were irrelevant. Well, this person happens to be an authority on irrelevance, an expert at it, I might say. So we have so much to learn from them. Everybody, thank you for joining us and good night. We'll
Good
see
night,
you.
everyone.
We'll see you not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that. I am the naughty, the ever so naughty Alexis Blaine. And
The nice Toni Homeperm.
good night, everybody. Thanks again for joining us. Mwah.
Bye-bye.